Welcome everyone to my channel. My name is Megan and this is a prenatal yoga stretch that will help you really relieve tension and tightness in the lower back and the hips. So this stretch has a focus on hips and the low back. So perfect for any point in your trimester, first, second, or third. And if you have blocks, make sure you have them nice and handy. If you don't, do not worry about it. You do not need it. All you really need is your mat, and we will begin in a nice sitting position. So cross-legged, finding any position here that feels good to you. And starting right away, we will work into the glutes and the hips. Sitting up nice and tall, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, begin to crawl your hands forward, allowing yourself to float on down, coming as close to the ground as you can get. Making sure that those sitting bones do not come off of the ground. Everything is glued down. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, walk the hands back, come back to a nice long spine. Switch the cross of your legs. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, walk the hands back. Beautiful. From here, let's come on to hands and knees position. Working a little bit more into the hips. Find your alignment here. And then kick that right leg up towards the sky. Open it to the side and draw some circles. So try not to sway your hips here from side to side. We're nice and stable. Reverse, going opposite way. Beautiful. And then take that right leg behind you, bring it over towards the left side of your yoga mat. Staying here if this feels good to you, or walk your hand over towards the left side, your right hand, and just feel this nice side body stretch. Beautiful. Coming back through to center. Maybe swinging the hips from side to side if that feels good to you. We'll go to the other side. Kick that left leg up towards the sky. Open it up towards the side and draw some circles. Reverse, going the opposite way. Beautiful. And then take that left leg over towards the right side. Staying here if this feels good to you, or walking the hands over towards the right side of your body. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Come back through to center. Maybe just rock your hips a little from side to side. Walk your hands out in front of you. Curl your toes underneath. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Beautiful. And then from here, walk your feet towards the center of your mat. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Widen your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Heels in, toes out, come to sit down. Finding a nice yogi squat. So come to face you. This is where if you do have blocks handy and you find it hard to come into a squatting position, you can always just sit on your blocks. Otherwise, see if you can use your elbows to open the knees a little wider. And then place your hands onto your mat. Come to have a seat. Take that right leg out long in front of you. Left foot comes in towards the center. Right arm comes down on the inside of that right leg. Lift that left arm up towards the sky. Feel this length in the left side body as you reach over towards the right. Breathe deep. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, use those oblique muscles to come all the way back through to center. Shift your body towards that straight leg. Inhale to reach up nice and tall. And as you exhale, begin to fold forward over that straight leg. Take deep breaths. Inhale to gaze forward. As you exhale, come all the way up. Switching. Left leg extends out long. Right foot comes towards the inside of that leg. Left arm down. Right arm reaches up. Expand through those side bodies. And reach over towards those toes. Rotate that heart up towards the sky. Really breathe into the ribs there. Deep breath in. As you exhale, come all the way up. Rotate yourself over towards that straight leg. Inhale, arms reach up. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale to gaze forward. Exhale, come all the way up. Send your other leg out long, so now both legs are out. Move the fleshy part of the sitting bones aside as you inhale, nice long spine. And as you exhale, hinge forward at your hips any amount, coming down as low as you can go. So do not worry if it's not very far, that's not a problem. But I really want you to think of that hinge at the hips rather than the low back. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, sit up nice and tall. Bend through the knees. Feet are flat towards the mat, a little bit wider than hip bone distance apart. Allow them to drop to one side and then the other. Keep going in this windshield wiper stretch. And then last moment here, the next time they're over towards the right, I want you to come up a little bit and begin to lean forward, coming into a variation of like a pigeon pose. So stretching a little bit more into the glutes, Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come all the way up. Let's go to the other side. Over to the left. And then begin to come on down any amount. Down onto your forearms or your hands. Breathe deep. Breathe into the glutes, the hips, and the lower back. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, come all the way up through. Just bringing those knees together. Finding a comfortable sitting position. And just take a moment to close down the eyes and take a few final breaths here before we close our practice. Beautiful. Bring the hands together, palms to touch in front of the heart. And just take a moment to honor your practice today. Honor what you've done for yourself and for baby. And then we'll bow forward and we say namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for your yoga stretch for the low back and the hips. I hope you feel a little looser in those areas of your body. If you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button to be notified when I post free content, and don't forget to share this with your friends and family. Until next time.